tell me a fun fact about Path of Exile. A fun fact about Path of Exile is that the game has one of the largest and most active player-run economies in the gaming world. Players trade items and currency with each other in the game's trade system, with some rare items and currencies fetching high prices due to their rarity and utility. This player-driven economy means that the value of items can change over time, creating an ever-evolving marketplace where players can trade and make profits. This has even led some players making real-life profits through trading virtual goods in the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not a fun fact. That's a TOS fact. Design a new league mechanic for the game Path of Exile. A new league mechanic for Path of Exile could be the introduction of elemental affinities. In this mechanic, each area of the game would be associated with a specific element: fire, water, earth, lightning, and ice. The elements have their own strengths and weaknesses and interact with each other in unique ways. For example, fire damage are strong against earth but weak against water. Players can choose to align themselves with one element, gaining bonuses and abilities related to that element. For example, an air-aligned player might gain increased movement speed, while an earth-aligned player might gain higher defenses. Players can also find equipment that is aligned with specific elements, which grants bonuses when worn. The twist is that the elements are constantly shifting and changing throughout the game, making some areas more favorable for certain elements at different times. This creates a dynamic, ever-changing game world that requires players to adapt and change their playstyle based on the current elemental landscape. Damn, that's not bad. Problem is, where do you put these on items now? Because you have like implicits already, you have enchants. Do you add like another thing like elemental affinity? You're hired. Elemental affinity. I'm putting this into Midjourney. Elemental. We'll generate art for this league mechanic now. What would be the name of this league? A possible name for this league could be Elemental Mastery, Elemental Dominion. These names emphasize the idea that you're mastering and dominating the elements. Oh shit, we got some art. Look at that. Ooh, that is good. Oh my god, which one? Okay, the top right one, for sure. It even designed the bosses. Yeah, these are the bosses of the elements. Would there be any new crafting currency or crafting method introduced in Elemental Dominion? Yes, a new crafting method could be introduced in the Elemental Dominion League to complement the elemental theme. For example, this crafting method could involve combining different elemental essences to create new powerful equipment. The essences, oh wait, they're called essences? Obtained by defeating elemental aligned monsters, completing elemental themed objectives, or fishing in elemental aligned bodies of water. Players would need to use essences to craft gear that has special properties related to the elements. Okay, there is a slight problem. There are already crafting materials in the game called essences, so we need another name for these. This crafting method would add new layer of strategy to the game. Blah 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 blah. Wait. So higher elemental damage, higher damage to specific type of element, or unique elemental abilities. Okay, let's get another name for these. You are correct. In that case, possible alternative would be elemental shards or elemental fragments. Yeah, elemental shards is fine. We have many shards in the game already. More splinters. Okay, here we got some art for the league. And then now we need elemental shards. Little buttons. It also has mystical and magical feel that fits the elemental theme of the league. Okay. What kind of elemental abilities would players gain? Oh, here we got some art for the shards. Oh, these are cool. Okay, this one, the bottom right one. Holy shit, yes, upscale 4. These look like breach stones, more like. Oh my god. Okay, this is as easy. This is how you design a game, guys. You just talk to AI. In the Elemental Dominion League, players would gain a variety of elemental abilities depending on the element they align with themselves or the gear they craft. Some examples include fire, increased fire damage, the ability to ignite enemies, and the creation of fire walls. Water, increased healing and life regeneration, ability to freeze enemies, and the creation of water pools that slow enemies. Okay. Earth, increased defense, the ability to create earth spikes.
Video? I want to show this creation to my friend later.
Sure. The ability to turn into stone for temporary invincibility. Ooh, it's like an earth ice block. Okay, air, increased movement speed, ability to summon tornadoes, and the ability to phase through walls. Holy shit, I want to play Elemental Dominion League. Lightning, increased attack speed and crit chance, ability to chain lightning between enemies, the ability to call down lightning strikes from the sky. And ice, increased cold damage, slow and chill, and ice walls that block enemy movement. These are just a few examples of the elemental abilities that players could gain. The exact abilities and the extent of their power would depend on the level of investment in the elemental shard crafting mechanic and the rarity of the gear crafted. The goal would be to create a wide range of playstyles for each element, allowing players to specialize in different elements and playstyles. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, let's upscale the shards. Will there be a boss fight introduced in this league? Yes, it would be appropriate to introduce a new boss fight in the Elemental Dominion League to challenge players and test their mastery of the elements. This boss could be a powerful elemental entity that players must defeat in order to claim rewards for the league. The boss fight could involve the interaction of different elements, with the boss using a combination of elemental abilities and players needing to use their own elemental abilities to counter the boss's attacks. For example, the boss could summon walls of fire that players must dodge or break through with their own, probably water-based, elemental abilities. The boss could alternate between different elemental forms, requiring players to adapt their playstyle and use different abilities in order to defeat each form. Interesting.
There you go.
There you go. Or just one phase him. Make sure the boss isn't phased, meaning I don't know if I can explain this. Okay, we got an update on the shards. It's cooking and it's cooked. These are gonna be the crafting shards that you can use. There's earth, fire, ice, lightning, blood, or I don't know what this is. Maybe this is earth. Let's imagine how this boss would look like. A monster of different elements. Okay. Sounds good. What would the boss rewards be? Any new, unique item? Question mark. But we're using Midjourney for the pictures and ChatGPT for the text. A unique elemental themed equipment with powerful elemental abilities and bonuses. Okay, this is a little bullshit answer. Elemental shards of higher quality, allowing players to craft even more powerful gear. That's good. Number 2 is good. A new currency exclusive to the Elemental Dominion League. Good. We can sell stash for that later. That can be used to purchase league-specific items and upgrades. Perfect. First league for free, and then we'll see. The new unique item, such as a powerful ring or an amulet that gains powerful permanent elemental ability. I don't know what that means. This item could be highly sought after and reward for players looking to further specialize in elements. Could you expand on point number 4, please? Okay, here is some boss designs. These look more like a... This one looks kind of cool, I guess. These are not really bosses. We might have to come up with a different prompt. Okay, here we go. This item would be a high-end reward for players who successfully complete the Elemental Dominion and defeat the Elemental boss. The exact abilities of the unique item would be tied to the elements, allowing players to further specialize in the element of their choice. For example, a Fire Elemental ring could grant the players the ability to ignite enemies dealing fire damage over time, while Water Elemental amulets could grant the player with increased healing and life regeneration. The item could grant powerful bonuses such as increased elemental damage or resistance, making it valuable asset for the players who want to specialize in elements. Okay, now he's kind of bullshitting. This is some PR answer. This is not good. We need some good chase items, okay? Which one of these bosses look the coolest? This one, actually. Number 3. And then we need other different elemental versions of that. This unique item would provide players with powerful, permanent addition to their character and give them the opportunity to further customize their playstyle and specialization. It would also provide a sense of achievement for those who successfully complete the Elemental Dominion League and defeat the Elemental boss. Oh my god, this is some Blizzard PR speak. Jesus. Okay, I'm waiting for the boss upscale for the final picture. Oh, wow. And there it is, the final boss of Elemental Dominion League. It could be of different elements, like sometimes it would be fire, sometimes it would be earth or ice or whatever, right? Nice. Alright, well, that's a cool league. I would play that. But yeah, that wasn't too hard. It took like 10 minutes to come up with a new league. GG. What about fishing in Path of Exile? Fishing is a mechanic in Path of Exile where players can catch fish in bodies of water using bait. Caught fish can be used as currency, traded with vendors, or consumed for various bonuses, such as increased experience gain or attribute bonuses. The process of fishing is also tied to the passive skill tree, which players can invest points in to improve their fishing success rate and increase the quality and quantity of the fish they catch.